Hello everyone, Crow here, and this is another pickups video. I think my last one was about a week ago, but I kind of wanted to get this one in before Christmas. I know I'm going to be getting a couple games for Christmas, but first thing I'm going to show off here is a couple things that aren't games. And the first one is kind of an early Christmas present from my wife, and it's kind of a joke Christmas present. And it's a movie. It's The Room. Now, if you don't know what The Room is, it is one of the worst movies ever. I found out about it from That Guy with the Glasses. If you haven't been to thatguywiththeglasses.com, and if you only watch one review of The Nostalgia Critic, watch this one. So yeah, we watched it, right when it came up, and this was a couple months ago, I think, and what happened was, within the week, it got taken down because of, I guess the producer or somebody didn't want that review up because they were claiming copyright infringement, even though it was a review and it was fair use. And it wasn't even on YouTube. It was on That Guy with the Glasses. He left YouTube because of that kind of stuff. So anyway, fast forward to about a week or so ago, and they put The Room review back on YouTube. Or not YouTube, That Guy with the Glasses. And I watched it again, and my wife was there, and she watched it with me, and I was just laughing like crazy. And then they brought back the Obscurious Lupa review of the movie on the same site, and I watched that one, and I laughed like crazy. I couldn't get enough of it. So she's like, I'm going to buy you that movie. And I'm like, no, don't buy me that movie. It's a horrible movie. And so, what'd she do? She went and bought me the movie. And then she's like, here, you got to have this for a Christmas gift. You got to open it now. So yeah, I might have to watch the whole thing. I haven't watched the whole thing. I've seen bits and pieces of it. And yeah, if you want to just see, I'm going to have to, there's a video on YouTube I had to favorite. It's the flower shop scene. And what I'll do is I'll link to it in this video. And it's a 20-second scene, but all of the dialogue is disjointed, rushed, and it doesn't even seem like it's in the right order. So, yeah, check out that clip at the very least. I highly recommend checking out the Nostalgia Critic, that Guy with the Glasses review of this movie. I'll put a link to that as well. It's hilarious, the review is. I haven't actually seen the whole movie. I don't even know if I can watch the whole movie, but I might put it on one time. It seems like the kind of thing that would be great with a group of people that enjoy movies so bad that they're hilarious. I know that there's a riff tracks on this too now. I'm going to have to go get the riff track. man, a little bit of liquid left there. Oh yeah, that re-energized me. Did find a couple toys, and the first thing I got was this Hot Wheels Batman Batmobile, the 1966 Batmobile. Found this at Meijer. These things are insanely expensive. $750 for this thing. And I was like, oh, do I really want to pay $750 for it? And I was like, it's a slightly bigger than a regular Hot Wheels car. And I just went ahead. I was out earlier today, and I saw at Toys R Us the Batman Forever Batmobile, but I'm not really interested in that one. What I'd really be interested in is if they had it. I didn't remember seeing it on the back of any of these as one of the options, but the original Batman Batmobile, that was an awesome one. And if I happen to run across this one, let's see if I can get focused there. It's the Super Friends Batmobile. That might be interesting to find. Other than that, I'm not gonna get the Batwing or the Batman Returns Bat Missile or the Bat Boat. No, this was good enough. Go side by side with the Ghostbusters car. Also, my wife happened to find this at Toys R Us. They happen to have a new Army of Darkness Ash action figure. It says Medieval Ash. It's got his face being stretched when he's being pulled in the book as an alternate head. It's got his robotic hand and shotgun. But one thing I noticed that it's missing that my other one does have is his awesome chainsaw hand. I mean, he did have that for the beginning of Army of Darkness. But yeah, I tried looking for it. I don't know where she put it, but she found out about it from when she picked up this one, which was the Frank the bunny from Darnie Darko, and it happened to have Army of Darkness on the back. Well, he's right there too. So yeah, it's another Army of Darkness action figure, the greatest movie ever made. Just moving on to games. First thing I'm gonna show off here is something that my wife picked up at Goodwill. The game. It's this was like what, $6.99 from Goodwill. It's a Game Gear carrying case, but it does have a bunch of stuff in here. Let's open this up so it doesn't do weird stuff. Okay, there we go. So yeah, there was a Game Gear in here. I believe it's working. I think the batteries are all dead in it. I haven't really tested it out. Yeah, the batteries are dead in there. But it's pretty good condition. The screen's not really scratched at all, probably because it's been in this case the whole time. But there are a bunch of games in here as well. So let's see what we got. We've got Indiana Jones and the Last Crusade. Here's one I think I was looking for but never did get, was Sonic the Hedgehog Triple Trouble, which I heard is probably the best Sonic on the Game Gear. The Lion King, which I think I might have. I think I had it at one point. Sonic the Hedgehog 2, which is a game I originally played when I originally had a Game Gear. Played through all the way through that. And Wheel of Fortune for the Game Gear. So I don't think that was a bad deal at all for $7. A Game Gear, like really good condition Game Gear. I'm pretty sure that it'll work once they get working batteries in there. Was it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 games, and the carrying case, all for $7. And why can't this close? It's because the games are. This is really weird. How am I supposed to pack this stuff away? There's space up at the top, but yeah, this is kind of a strange carrying case here. You know what it does? It's got a spot in there for the TV tuner too. That's pretty fun. Oh, look, it's got you could put the see the power adapter here to case in there. It's got like little pictures of what you put in there, but I don't see any pictures of where you're supposed to put the game. Oh, you know what? The games really do go in there. They're supposed to be tight, but it's assuming you have the plastic covers that went on the outside of these as well. Actually, I'll just leave these on the outside for now. A couple games too. Wife really wanted this Pac-Man Party. We did play this one. It's like a lesser version of Mario Party. It's really weird the way the game is set up. Might have to try it a little bit more, but not as good as Mario Party, in my opinion. And then we picked up Super Mario All-Stars 21st Anniversary. I'm sure all of you have seen this. I opened it and I put it on in the Wii just to see that it was exactly like the Super Nintendo version. And my thoughts on it is it's really stupid because they really should have put more Mario games on there. But then I thought, well, here's why they're not putting more Mario games on it. That if they put more Mario games on there, you're not going to download them off the Virtual Console. Also, if you really wanted Super Mario All-Stars, why didn't they make it a Virtual Console release? It would have been $8 then. But then, the real reason for getting this is just to really have the packaging and the art book and the soundtrack, which is really not that great as well. So yeah, it's just another way to play Super Mario All-Stars on the Wii instead of a Super Nintendo. It's kind of really disappointing. It's just really to have for a collection kind of thing. It's not really to buy for the game, really. But my wife had pre-ordered one online, and I was thinking, you know what? I don't know what happens if they don't send it to her. So when it was released, I ran out to Best Buy and just picked this up anyway. So we might get another copy of this in the mail. If we do, just keep it sealed. I don't really know if this will go up in price at all. I really don't know, because I was kind of worried for a moment that I wouldn't get it, because like at GameStops, you have to reserve it at GameStops, and I was like, oh, GameStop isn't taking reserves for it anymore because they're all the reserves are gone or whatever. So I'm like, whatever, I'll just run out to the store. And sure enough, I went to Best Buy. They didn't have it on the shelves, but I asked somebody. He's like, oh yeah, we got tons of them in the back. So he just ran back there and picked one up. Now there is one more pickup, but I've got to cut and actually go to the pickup because I'm not bringing that thing here. Catch you after the break. All right, we're back, and here's the new pickup. Got a new cat. He's still a kitten, I think. 10 months old. His name is Spencer. People who used to have him couldn't really hold on to him. They had to move. Well, the guy he's moving in with, I guess, a couple other people, and he can't keep the cat for whatever reason. But look at him go. This guy is hyper and as hell. But we have to keep him in this room because until the other cat gets acquainted with him, we still need to have him declawed. I know a lot of people don't like getting their cats declawed, but I don't like getting clawed by cats. So, look at him go. Look at that little monkey. That guy is way more hyper than our other cat was, but so excitable. Look at him. I don't even know if you could hear that, but he's purring like crazy. Let me see if I can back up a little bit. I don't know. Yeah, this is the last pickup. There's nothing after this, but if you enjoy watching this cat, he's got a little bit of his neck shaved because he was just at the vet yesterday. They took a little. They need to do some blood work to see if he's healthy. He's a healthy cat. He's scheduled to get declawed next week. Look at this guy. And try not to play favorites between the cats, but man, what's he doing? See, I can't let him out there because the other cat is like. We've got to keep him in here for a while. That's just the way it's got to be. So, till next time. Well, till next time. I'll see you next time. I might throw up a couple more videos, but next week should be a Christmas pickups video and other stuff. Till then, I'll see you next time. Bye.
Colder than a bucket of penguin poop, it's colder than a polar bear's butt. The dogs are sticking to the fire hydrants.